members and dear students, a very good morning to everyone gathered here. With the blessings of the founder Chancellor Sir, along with support of Chancellor Madam, President Sir, our Vice Presidents, and the support of our patrons, I'm immensely pleased to welcome you all to the webinar titled Overseas Career Opportunities for Dental Professionals to shape our understanding of career opportunities in dentistry. We'd like to welcome our guest speaker of the day, Dr. Akram to provide invaluable insights to educate our young aspirant interns toward a successful and fulfilling career. To begin with the session, I now request our beloved Dean, Dr. Saur Hamid Faizi Sir, Professor and Head of the Department of Orthodontics, to say a few words to grace the occasion.
Hi, sir. Very good morning.
Morning.
At the outset, I wish to thank you for accepting our invitation in spite of your busy schedule and enlightening. I'm sure this program will enlighten our students to have a bright future in abroad and some of this. And I welcome you, sir, for this program. And I thank you so much for accepting our invitation.
Thank you,
sir.
Thank you.
Let us start without further delay. We can start the program.
Okay. So, hi everyone. This is Dr. Akram here from Sydney, Australia. So today I'm going to discuss basically the opportunities for dentists in Australia and how you can migrate from India to Australia and you can practice in Australia basically as a dentist. Okay. So we are going to discuss one-on-one what are the steps you need to take. And in order to that area dentist webinar, so if you have any questions, you can ask me anything, okay, regarding the Australia visa, study, exam, ADC, anything, any questions related to this, you can ask. So Academically AI is a Australian edtech company, and we provide assistance for all healthcare professionals like medical doctors, dentists, pharmacists, nurses, lab technicians, and so on. So any healthcare professional want to practice in another country, so you need to complete some steps. For example, you have to go first step called document verification. Then second step, you need to write some exam, dentistry exam, then English exam, and then apply your visa and come to Australia or any other country. So these are the 4 steps in general, so if you want to practice in another country. So we help in the complete all these steps. So you can migrate easily in this country. This is a little bit about myself. So I have completed my PhD from University of Sydney, Faculty of Medicine and Health. So I'm basically a clinical pharmacology professor. I have around 10 years of experience in India and Malaysia. I worked around 4 years. In last 6 years, I'm living and working in Australia, working at University of Sydney. So there are some of the faculties for this course. So I'm not going to. For this image, you can understand that the scope of dentistry in Australia. Okay, so this is very, very expensive in dentistry in Australia. Even I can give my personal example. Recently, I have to done some treatment for my tooth. So there's a $5,000. My dentist told me here in Sydney. Then I went my normal visit to India and met my one dentist friend. So he just charged me 500 rupees, and here I have to pay $5,000. So similar stories. Dentistry is very, very expensive here in Australia. So many the patients, they are going to India for the treatment. So this is one of the story. You can see that Australian men saved 85,000 Australian dollar for the dental treatment. So this for his treatment, they are asking $100,000. Okay. Then he searched in Google and he find one doctor in Hyderabad. Then he went, to Hyderabad and he stay there 2-3 weeks. He roam around India, and he saved around 85,000. So he just spent only 15,000 Australian dollar and he saved 85,000. So the main reason there's a very lot of dentists they need, and very few colleges are only offering this dentistry course in Australia. So dentistry is very, very expensive in Australia. So they need a lot of doctors. So if you can see here, I needed extraction and root canal and crowns and implants. This is the thing. They cost him for 100,000. In India, it might be, few lakhs, maybe 2-3 lakhs is enough for this kind of treatment. But here, very, very expensive. So they need, especially dentists, very difficult to find in the rural area, regional area. That's why they need a lot of foreign dentists to work or practice in Australia. So what are the opportunities for dentists in Australia? So Australia provides every year 190,000 permanent visa. PR visa means that you can live and work in Australia permanently. Even you can change your passport to Australian passport after 3 years living in Australia. And around 2002 job advertisement currently available. In some job advertisement need one dentist, some might need two dentists, some might need three dentists. So this is the, I can say there are more than that job vacancies available right now, yeah, in Australia. Average salary for dentists after BDS in just dentist, I'm talking 180,000 Australian dollars. It's going to be around 1 CR per year. This is the salary for dentists in Australia. So this is the figure from one of the famous websites in Australia called seek.com.au. SEEK, seek.com.au. This is number one website in Australia. If anyone looking a job in Australia, you have to go on this website and you can find a lot of hundreds of jobs. So I just type there in dentist and see that what are vacancies are available. In job growth, you see. So they're saying next 5 years, 28% around, the growth in the dentistry. They need more dentists in Australia. And salary, you can see here they're mentioning here. And job satisfaction, this is the basically out of 4, 3.9. This is very, very high job satisfaction among the dentists in Australia. So overall, if you can just calculate and see this, and a lot of other things you can see, like how to become and sell. These are things on this website, so you can have a look. There are several other benefits or advantages for dentists, like, high potential of earning. As I mentioned, up to 1 CR easily you can earn in Australia. And education for the kids are free. And here, these are the healthcare access. So if anything happened to you or your family, this is at the free treatment in hospital. Everything is free in Australia. And professional development. For example, you are working as a dentist at a clinic or hospital. Now you want to attend any workshop or any short course you want to do, or any webinar you want to attend, and you have to pay some fees. The hospital or clinic will pay behalf of you yearly 2 times. They basically encourage to up to date or upgrade yourself. Professional development is very good. And professional work and life balance, very easy. You can define here in Australia. You only need to work around 38 to 40 hours weekly, means maximum 8 hours you need to work for 5 days only. Okay. So you have a lot of time to for your family, you can give it to them. And career opportunities, as I mentioned, this is the fast track PR visa, permanent visa you can get as a healthcare professional in Australia. And quality of life, obviously, quality of life is very high as compared to in our own country. And here, a lot of people you can find they are from different countries. Excellent healthcare for all professionals. Diverse culture, making an attractive destination for many people. If you see like top 10 cities living for the world, you can find 2 to 3 cities in Australia only, like Sydney, Melbourne, and Adelaide. So these are the steps you need to take in order to migrate to Australia. This is the first step, basically called initial skill assessment with ADC, Australian Dentistry Council. You have to apply for this. So ADC only going to conduct all these exams. So first step, basically only the document verification. So they will see your degree, your transcript, and your registration as a dentist in your home country. So this is step we will help you to complete. So no need to worry. You just need to provide us your document. Scan copy of documents. We will complete this step on behalf of you. And then number 2 step is called ADC written examination. So we will provide you the coaching for the 4-month coaching. And this 4 month will cover A to Z. Live sessions we provide from Australia. So live sessions plus study material plus the mock test based on the recall previous year question paper. So it will be easy here to make for you to pass this exam. Okay. And then also you need to pass this then English test. And this is basically an online exam, so you can give in your home country in India only. Okay, this part one exam you can give in India. This is an online exam. Okay, and this is also you can complete in your home country. This is also these three steps you can complete in the home country. Then you need to write the ADC part two. Okay, so ADC part two means that you have to this is a practical exam, or we can say it's a OSCE exam. This exam, for this exam, you need to come to Australia and to write this exam, and you will get your full registration, and you can practice. Okay, and sometime once you completed this part one in English, then you also can start looking a job. So you may got dental assistant, hygienist, and come to Australia, and then you can pass this part two here. Okay, so all these steps academically will help you to complete, so no need to worry. And English, basically, you can give these are the three tests are valid for Australia, like IELTS, OET, or PTE. So overall, we need basically 7 individual band. In IELTS or OET, we need B, or PT 65 individual. So the step one, we need these are the document from your side, like you did your BDS or MDS or whatever your degree. We need your degree basically. Then we need a transcript. Basically, the minimum criteria to become a registered dentist in Australia, it is 4 year minimum degree. Okay, so as like Indian degree is valid in Australia, so you can directly you can apply your BDS from India. And we need your transcript, or also called consolidated mark sheet in some places. So we need your degree and consolidated mark sheet or transcript. If your work experience is okay, work experience is not mandatory. So if you are a zero work experience, you can apply basically. Okay, need passport and valid government ID, like for example, Aadhaar card or maybe the driving license. Passport photograph and registration for dentistry and good standing certificate also they need. Okay, so this is the things they need all these documents. So for this exam, around 8 hours exam, and they will ask you, the 280 questions, multiple choice questions only. I mean, these are considered like 56 case scenarios, and each with 5 related questions. They will give basically one case, and related to that case, there will be 5 questions, multiple choice, and you have to choose one of the right answer. And a minimum score you need grade B or A or B to pass this exam, and no negative marking. We will provide you the coaching for around 4 months to clear this exam. And once you pass these exams and you are eligible to apply the PR visa like 190 or 491 regional sponsored visa. And if you have work experience, at least 2 year work experience, they also have been eligible to apply work visa. So here are the fees. I think we can Abdul is here. He will give you the more information if you need. And we also have financial partner in India. So you can pay the fees like 6 month, 9 month, 12 month EMI, and without interest. Any you are not need to pay any interest. Okay, here are some of the reviews from the students. Now I have to take some of your questions, so you can ask whatever you have questions. And this is basically a channel for dentists or MBBS or BDS doctors if they are looking to migrate to Australia. So we always make content. We will find a lot of information here. So I request you to subscribe the channel, so you will find all this related information if you are looking to migrate abroad like Australia, New Zealand, US, UK, or Canada. So we always make content relevant to that only. Yes, so I think now we can ask the questions from students. So any questions from faculty or students?
I hand over the session for question answer.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
It was a nice and informative session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, my question is based on how financially I can accommodate myself for the Australian journey.
Yes,
To enhance.
you know, you are already a dentist, so I assume you already, pay the huge fees basically. So for offline journey, you around need to pay around, around 5 lakh, 5 to 6 lakh Indian rupees, is not very much, And if you are coming in and you can come on, even if you come on a study visa, for example, you passed ADC exam part one in India and you came to Australia on a study visa, any low cost course, for example, Master of Public Health or, Public Health Dentistry. There are so many courses. While you are here, you can work as an assistant dentist or hygienist. So basically, salary here like per hour basis. So you can earn basically, a very good money in that, and whatever you are basically expenses, you can cover all this in this while you are working part time.
So this is basically job related, right? So what
Yes.
if I want to study? What if I
So
want to?
this is basically job we are talking. But you need to come to Australia to write part two exam. Part one you can write from India. So come to part two. This is easier for you if you are coming on a study visa because the visa will give you for 2 years. And simultaneously, you just need to pass that part two and get a full time job, like this. Because if you are coming to write this part two, so you can come on like a visit visa. Visit visa they will only give for 3 months, and after 3 months you have to go back to India again. So in that shortcut, if you can, even if you are coming in a study with that uh, for this visa also, like if you're coming for 3 months, still you need to invest like at least 2 to 3 lakh at least, right? But if you are coming on a study visa, hardly you are going to invest maybe 8 lakh or something. And after 8 lakh, you are here. Next 2 years, you can work part time. So you will get the salary. So whatever the expenses, you invest 5 lakh in the process, 8 lakh in study, just 13 lakh. So if still you can pay all this loan, and you can pass part two and become a dentist in Australia.
So
So
are there any scholarships available by the way?
any fellowship?
Yeah, scholarship. Can we avail any scholarship?
Basically, scholarship, if you're going for higher studies, like for example, PhD, a lot of scholarships are available, but for masters and all those things, they are not provided in generally. So basically, we are here not to people like to study. We are telling you like how you can register yourself. So basically, you are registering yourself as a registered dentist in Australia. So in this process, you need to pass both exams, part one and part two. Part one you can pass from India, but for part two, you need to come to Australia. This is a practical exam. So online it's not possible.
Thank you, sir. Looking forward to work in Australia.
Thank you. Yeah, sure. Yes, next, please.
Sir, once I get the license, how long it is valid, sir?
Yeah, ma'am. Once you basically got the license, it's like lifetime. Like in India, like every 5 year, every 2 year or 3 year, we have to renew the license in India, right? So in Australia,
Yes, sir.
also every year you need to renew the license. After you have to get some CPD points, continuous professional development points for related to dentistry, and then you can renew your license every year.
Any other questions? Please come forward.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
So what will be the cost of for this applying
Exam.
Yeah, because there is a step-by-step process. So you are not going to pay all together, basically. Okay. So as I mentioned, around 5 to 6 lakh or total. But initially, might be you are just need to pay maybe 1 lakh. Then it will take 2 months to complete first step. Then we have to go forward to write the exam. And after 2 months, you need to pay around maybe around 1.5 lakh, 3,000 Australian dollar. So like this, around 5 to 6 lakh you have to pay.
So where is the portal should be applied?
What? Can you please repeat? Can you please repeat again?
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, can you please repeat? I think there is a network issue.
Sir, am I
Yes,
audible?
yes, yes, yeah, audible. Can you please repeat?
Where is the portal should be applied for these exams?
Yeah, we will help you in that. We give you the link in the description. You just fill this form. So the part 1, part 2, part 3, English, everything we will take care. Academically, will take care. So your job basically to provide us your documents, basically, your consent that you are ready to go and provide us your documents, and then we can start your process.
So what will be the IELTS score should we get?
Yes, IELTS score needs every individual. Basically, there is one body called APRA in Australia. So any medical doctor, dentist, pharmacist, nurse, lab technician, physiotherapist, they need to register with that body. The body is required that even band in IELTS individual.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, yes. Any other student?
For IS score, which band is required for a job and which band is required for academic purpose?
Yes, yes, yes. This is a good question, basically. For Australia, basically, in general, basically, in IELTS, there is a two type, like IELTS general or IELTS academic. But you are going to basically register yourself as a dentist in Australia. So in that case, we only need your this academic one only. Even for visa also, and same for registering also. You just need to give IELTS academic or PT academic. And for dentist, basically this OET is very, very easy. So please go for OET or PT. These are the easier exam as compared to IELTS or TOEFL. So we highly recommended go for PT or OET. Even we provide the coaching for these exams only.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, we are going to complete our degree hopefully in another 1 month. So can we apply it after we get our second provisional certificate?
Yes, now what you can do, you only can apply basically once you got your registration in a state dentistry council. So you have to be a must registered dentist in the home country. But what you can do, you can start with us. So we will enroll you first in English, because English also have 2-year validity. Okay. Meanwhile, you complete your BDS and apply for your registration. Once you got your registration, and same day we will start your process.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And even you can start, your teaching basically, and there is an exam basically in the March. Next exam in dentistry. The exam they conduct yearly 2 times only, March and September. Okay, this is very important date. March and September only you can give this exam yearly 2 times.
They will get the university certificate probably by August month, sir.
August month. Okay. I think once they got this provisional degree, and then they can apply their registration. Okay. And they will get from basically one letter or something, and based on that, we can apply for their process in ADC, Australian Dental Council in Australia. Yes, next, please. Any other student?
Any other questions? Thank you very much, sir. Your knowledge and wisdom have certainly left a lasting impact on all of us. I hope the webinar was very informative for all the CRRIs participated in this session. Gratitude and lawfulness of life. We would like to express our most profound appreciation to the speaker of the day, Dr. Akram Ahmad, for sharing his invaluable insights and expertise in the field of career enhancement. On behalf of Sathyabama Dental College and Hospital, we would like to award you with the appreciation certificate. It will be mailed to you, sir. Today's webinar has been a significant milestone in our journey toward career enhancement and personal growth. Let us carry the knowledge and inspiration gained today in our pursuit of excellence. Thank you, sir. We look forward to more such enlightening events in the future. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ma'am, one thing to be added here. Ma'am, hello.
Yes,
Sir,
Abdul.
We have texted you the feedback links in your chat
Okay.
box. So I
So basically, yes,
this
I'm
link.
requesting please fill this chat box, this form. So even if you have any questions, please type there. So our team will get back to you one-on-one. Okay, they will give you the more information regarding the fees or anything you have about the fee. You know, you can talk to our team. So please fill this form one-on-one. You can get the counseling.
yes, sir. We will definitely share the link to the intense group, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for
Thank
your
you.
enlightenment.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.